Hey there, welcome back to Spydrill. In today's video, I am going to review a popular monitoring app known by the name of FlexiSPY. We will dive deep into its features, pros and cons, and pricing plans. So if you were planning to purchase FlexiSPY, then you should not miss this video. Before we start, as a word of caution, FlexiSPY is intended for legal and ethical use only. Always obtain explicit consent before monitoring. Only use it to safeguard yourself and your family from online threats, as unauthorized use may violate privacy laws, leading to serious legal consequences. So let's begin with the review. First things first, let's find out if FlexiSPY is compatible with your target device or not. So FlexiSPY offers a comprehensive solution for monitoring across Android, iOS, and computer platforms. It adapts to various operating systems and versions, providing users with the flexibility to monitor their target device effectively. Following are the operating systems and their versions on which FlexiSPY is supported. It is fully compatible with Android devices ranging from the oldest OS version 4.0.3 to the latest version 13. For iOS devices, FlexiSPY supports a wide range, spanning from iOS version 6 to 17. For Windows, the compatibility includes versions 7, 8, 8.1, 10, and 11. On the macOS side, FlexiSPY is compatible with range of versions from Mavericks to Mojave, ensuring that it covers a broad spectrum of Apple computer systems. However, you should be aware that in order to track an iPhone with FlexiSPY, you need to jailbreak it first. To use the FlexiSPY app, you don't have to do anything special. You need to install the app on the target device. Once the app is installed on the target phone, you are ready to use it to monitor the target device remotely. After you have successfully installed the app, log into your FlexiSPY account. You will find lots of features on FlexiSPY which can be accessed from the FlexiSPY dashboard. The role of the dashboard is to show some general information about the target smartphone and some recent updates related to the important activities on the phone. The FlexiSPY app has both things covered up very well. At the top, you can see some information regarding the target smartphone. Some of this information is the cell phone model, battery status, IMEI number, license key, and expiration date of the FlexiSPY plan. All the recent calls that the phone received can be viewed, along with the contact name, number, date, and time. The latest SMS received and the keylogger activities can be seen as well. Other important information on the dashboard includes the latest locations and latest photos. Why I recommend FlexiSPY to people who are actually always in a hurry is due to the resync option on the dashboard. Although the app automatically uploads new data every few minutes, in case of an emergency, you can check the activities without waiting for automatic resync by using the resync button. This will upload all the new data with just a click. Now, since you have learned about the dashboard, let's see how the features of FlexiSPY work. The first feature FlexiSPY offers is the call logs. Under this section on the dashboard, you will see all the incoming and outgoing call details of the target person. You just have to click on the call logs feature to see the list of people the kid had a conversation with. You will be able to see the contact name, number, date, and time of contact and the duration of the call. In the call log section, I discussed that you might find some numbers of which you are unaware. But how can you be certain if those are genuine people or someone bogus? How about listening to the conversation between your child and that person? Click on the call recording option, and here you will see the list of all the incoming and outgoing calls. Just click on the download option to get the call recording offline remotely and listen to it anytime you want. The name of the contact can be seen along with the phone number and the duration of the call. The time and date when the call took place can be seen as well. If you still face any issues with the call recording, you can follow this hack to fix the issue. Inside the call recording section, click on the Tools option at the top right corner. Select the option Set Audio Recording Source on the next screen. The audio recording source will be set to AOSP by default. You have to choose microphone from the list and finally click on Set Now. To make sure the changes take effect quickly, click on the resync option on the dashboard. This might help fix the call recording problem if you also struggle to hear the audio from both sides. During the app usage, I discovered that FlexiSPY not only records cellular calls but also records VoIP calls. VoIP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. All the calls made over the internet through apps like WhatsApp, Skype, Line, etc. use VoIP technology. FlexiSPY tracks all the VoIP calls without root almost instantly and syncs them to your dashboard. You have to download the call recordings on your device to be able to listen to them. In my testing, I found that the audio coming from the other end of the call was not audible, but you can clearly listen to what the target person is talking about over the call. I think it is enough to know what's cooking between them. For those who don't know about this feature, let me tell you that the keylocks feature will reveal the keystrokes that the user made on the device using the keyboard. For example, if the child searches for an electric guitar on Amazon, the keylogger will reveal the word electronic guitar. Keylocks can be a great help to know what all the child types and searches on the internet. Along with that, you can see the pages or people they search on Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, or using browsers. After clicking on the keylogs, names of different apps can be seen consisting of the words typed by the kid on those apps. If the text is too much, further clicking on the specific app card will reveal all the keystrokes along with the time and date when those keystrokes were made. I have tested many monitoring apps until now, but the keylogger of FlexiSPY is simply the best. The app picks up the exact keyword from all the apps on the target device, be it Instagram, Snapchat, Telegram, or Facebook. Even the calculations done on the calculator are visible as well. Even after the introduction of countless social media apps, the messaging app is still used by millions of people as a medium of conversation. So if you are determined to monitor a phone completely, then why leave room for SMS? There is a high chance that a never-ending conversation is going on in the form of messages. This is why I suggest you at least give a view to the SMS column of the app. Right after clicking on the SMS feature, the contacts and the numbers with whom the conversation has been done appears on the left-hand side. Just click on the particular contact and complete conversation can be seen. Use the search option on the top right side in case you are looking for a chat with some particular contact. IAMS feature basically refers to the tracking of social media accounts. In terms of social media tracking, FlexiSPY is not behind other monitoring apps. However, the thing I don't like about FlexiSPY is that it only supports limited social media monitoring without routing. In my test, it was able to track Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp without routing the target device. Tracking for other social apps like Facebook, Skype, or Telegram is only available on FlexiSPY after the device gets rooted. In this regard, Umobix is better than FlexiSPY because it can track all the social media platforms without routing the target phone. That said, I have tested and analyzed FlexiSPY for the supported social media platforms and the results were really impressive. The complete conversation can be seen once you click on the IAMS feature and select the contact whose chat you want to read. The conversations also have a date and timestamp attached to them. In order to look for a particular chat, use the search option at the top. Wait, the unavailability of apps like Facebook, Skype, or Telegram on unrooted devices doesn't mean it's completely impossible to track them. The keylogger can be used to track down the messages sent by your partner on these platforms. FlexiSPY has added a new weapon to its arsenal and it's called the app screenshots. This feature remotely takes pictures of what's displayed on a phone screen while certain apps are being used. This is beneficial for parents and employers who want to monitor their kids or employees without them knowing, as they can see what the target person is doing on their phone screen remotely. To capture screenshots, begin by enabling the feature and click on Sync Now button to save the settings. Once done, choose up to 5 apps for which you'd like to capture screenshots. After selecting the apps, simply hit the Submit button to send the request for screenshot capture. Following this setup, Whenever the target individual operates any of the selected apps, screenshots will be discreetly captured. You will then have a list of these apps where screenshots have been taken on your dashboard like this. You can view the screenshots taken from each specific app by selecting it from the list. To view a screenshot on full screen, just double-click on it. Overall, in my testing, this feature performed exceptionally well. It was able to remotely capture and sync screenshots swiftly and efficiently. The parents struggle a lot to make their little ones a person with a good personality and mentality. But can this be done if they continuously get exposed to adult photos? This wouldn't only distort their mentality, but can also cause an unbreakable addiction at a very sensitive age. So keeping a check on existing photos on their device is a crucial part of tracking. All you have to do is go to the Photos section of the app. All the photos in the target device, downloaded, screenshots or received ones will appear there. Just like a sensual photo is harmful to the child's mind, the same impact can be levied through a video as well, even more harmful. So just checking the photos present and turning a blind eye to the video section can be the silliest mistake you could ever make. When you go to the video section, you will see some files present there. First, what you have to do is click on Get File. After some time, a download option will appear in the video. Click on that. The video will get downloaded after some time, and once that's done, you can see the video locally on your device. The photos and videos give pleasure to the eyes, and we made sure the pleasure only came from all the healthy content. Similarly, the audio soothes the ears, and we need to be sure that the smoothness is gained only from clean and unadult audio files. To do so, you have to go to the audio file section, click on Get File, and then click on Download. Now, you have the audio file locally on your device, and you can access it anytime you want remotely. I personally find the photo, video, and audio features of FlexiSPY really amazing while testing it. It is simply because it allows you to keep an eye on all the multimedia files of the target phone without them knowing. Bunking the schools and coaching classes is quite common these days. In fact, it's a kind of trend that makes you look cool. But the kids never understand that it's a huge loss of studies and the hard-earned money of the parents. And it's really hard to figure out whether they really attended their classes or they were just loafing around the city. So why not adopt the modern approach and catch them with proper evidence? Right after clicking on the Locations feature, you can see the current location of the target cell phone device. This will be enough for you to figure out whether the teen is really attending the class or not. Even if you miss seeing the actual location, just scroll down to see the history of the recent locations. Just click on the Google Maps icon and you will be headed to the Maps page pointing out that location. In my first-hand experience with the app, I found that it tracks the exact location at which the target phone is currently placed. Moreover, it syncs the location update quickly, which makes real-time monitoring of your loved ones possible. Teens and tweens know very well that their smartphones might be inspected at times by their parents. That's why they try to keep their devices as clean as they can and pretend to be innocent. But remember, they can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. The real test of their decency can be taken when they are out of the house with their friends. The language that they choose to speak will be more than enough to tell which track they are walking on. And for that, all you have to do is record their surrounding audio while they are out with their buddies. For that, go to the ambient option of the FlexiSPY app, click on the record option and choose the duration for recording. After a few minutes, you will get an audio file with ambient voices around the smartphone that FlexiSPY recorded by getting remote access to the target phone. You can also schedule a recording for a future time. The very same feature can be used just to hear the conversations between your lover and the guy she calls just a friend. It's quite normal for parents to get that absurd feeling which makes them feel concerned about their kids. And they just want to see what's going around their child to give a rest to that strange feeling. Especially for those extra concerned parents, FlexiSPY has a feature to offer. This feature just takes a photograph by getting access to the target phone's camera and revealing it to you remotely by uploading it on the FlexiSPY portal. In order to do that, go to the RemCam feature and click on the RemCam button to click the photo. In a few minutes, a photo will be uploaded, giving a view of the kid's surroundings. In the RemCam feature, I got a photograph clip from the target device. But what if that photo doesn't explain anything? Or what if you see something that makes you more than curious to know what was that you just saw? Well, a single photograph can't curb your curiosity in this case, and only a video can help you out now. After clicking the RemVideo button under the RemVideo feature and selecting the duration of the video, the target device will start capturing the video by getting remote access to the camera. Once the video gets uploaded on the portal, you can download it and see what's actually happening around them and whether the child or your spouse is safe or not. In the call log section, I figured out the calls being done to the kid by someone fishy. But what if you miss noticing their number or the call never actually happened between the two? This doesn't mean you should give up on the possibility of their contact with someone unknown. Rather, go to the contact section and check all the contacts one by one. And even if you have the slightest suspicion about any phone number, just question your partner or your child about that. One thing that has really impressed me about the contacts feature of FlexiSPY while accessing it was that when you select a particular contact, you see a message and email icon along with the number. After clicking on the message icon, you will be headed to the SMS feature. The list of all the SMS received from that contact will appear here. Similarly, you can see the list of emails by clicking on the email icon. Just checking the photos and videos on the child's mobile phone doesn't put a halt to your duty as a parent. There are billions of apps on the Play Store, out of which millions of them are not appropriate for the kids somehow. Some might contain sexual content, brutal fights, political hatred, or other unfit issues. This makes us think that it would have been better if we got a sneak on the available apps on the device. Just clicking on the installed apps option will provide you with a list of all the apps that the child's phone has. The internet is a hub for all the information from around the globe, and it is accessible with just a single click. If the internet is used in the right way, it can lead to a genius mind. But what if the information accessed by the child is something related to gambling, porn, adult games, dirty politics, racism, and other inferior content? Well, that's something to worry about. But proper guidance from your side and a little help from FlexiSPY can do wonders for your child. When you always keep track of their browser history searches, there's no chance that they could ever walk on the wrong path. All you have to do is click on the web activity, and the list of searches made is right in front of you. This list of searches includes the title, link to the website, and the date and time of the search made. This has really helped me find out what the target person was searching for on their phone when I was testing the app for review purposes. When compared to the alert feature in other tracking apps, FlexiSPY raises the standards very high. Normally, other apps give an alert feature to provide notifications to the parents when the child uses some wrong or abusive words in their typing. But FlexiSPY doesn't limit its alert feature to just words. You can access the feature to get notifications when your loved ones get calls from the number you suspect. Or it can be used when the spouse or your kid goes somewhere they are not supposed to. Reaching the vicinity of the set place will immediately give you an alert. So let's go deep and see how to use the alerts feature. Right after you click on the alerts feature, you will see an option to create an alert. Now, 3 options can be seen: caller ID, keyword, and location. To set the alert related to calls, click on caller ID. Give a suitable name to your alert and select the event for which you want the alert, like voice call, SMS, or MMS. Then you need to set the direction of the event, that is, incoming, outgoing, or missed. Finally, provide the number for which you want the alert and click on Add Alert. Similar to the caller ID, keyword alert has to be set in the same way. Set the name for the alert and add the words for which you want the alert. Now select the key as the lookin and finally click on Add Alert. Whenever the added words are used by the child, you will get a notification for that. Set the location alert by first giving a name to the alert. you have to select the radius for which the alert will be given. The radius can be set at a minimum of 50 meters and a maximum of 10 kilometers. You have to drag and drop the location pointer at the place where you don't want your spouse or your child to enter. Tap on Add Alert and the location alert is finally set. As soon as you have an alert from any of three services, that is call, keyword and location, it will reflect on the dashboard. Click on the alert option and the alerts will be shown on your screen. Click on any of the alerts to get more details about it. I have thoroughly analyzed the alert feature of FlexiSPY and came to the conclusion that it works really well. The list of FlexiSPY features is endless. Other than the main or the important features of the app, there are other features as well that might be useful to many users. These features include access to emails, MMS, wallpaper, bookmarks, Wi-Fi connectivity and calendars. With access to emails, you will be aware if the teen has provided their email to access any adult or untrusted site or not. Similarly, if they are receiving MMS from some unknown people, it can be known through the MMS feature. Although the MMS is an outdated technology, still you need to keep track of it because you never know which medium your kids or spouse are using to communicate with others. FlexiSPY can track MMS sent and received by the target phone within a minute, and that's what makes it different from other monitoring software. While evaluating FlexiSPY, I discovered that besides MMS, FlexiSPY can also track wallpapers. This means you can see all the wallpapers the target person has set on their phone. Most people set their love interest photo as wallpaper. If it is so, then you can see who your teenager is dating these days. With FlexiSPY, you can also get a sneak peek into the upcoming plans that they have noted on their calendar. Not just the upcoming, but it also shows events that they have noted in their calendar in the past. Last but not least, you can also see which network the target phone was connected to. It shows you the name of the Wi-Fi, the status and time, and the date of connection. However, it does not share the location of the Wi-Fi like other popular apps such as MSPY. Some FlexiSPY features are only accessible to you if the phone you are monitoring is rooted or jailbroken. Some of these advanced features are call intercept and spoof SMS. With the live listening feature, you can intercept phone calls from another phone, whereas the SMS spoof feature allows you to send an SMS from the target phone to any other phone number of your choice, that too remotely. There is no doubt that FlexiSPY works well with a non-rooted Android device, but it works best with a rooted one. There is hardly anything it can't do to track the activities of a rooted device. So, we have discussed all the features of FlexiSPY in detail. Now let's talk about its pricing. FlexiSPY provides 3 different plans to its users according to their budget and need. The Lite plan is available for $29.95 per month with access to a few features. The Premium plan costs $79 per month, and the Extreme plan has access to all the features at $119 per month. Few of the features offered in the Premium and Extreme plan work only for the rooted devices, so make sure you choose your plan wisely. If the target device is a PC or iPad instead of a cell phone, then you only have one plan which is accessible for $68 per month. If you are on a budget, then I would recommend KidsGuard Pro over FlexiSPY, as it has all the necessary features at an affordable price. To conclude, I would like to say, FlexiSPY is the most advanced monitoring app ever made. It can literally allow you to do anything that you wish to do on the target phone in order to track it. Moreover, in the case of Android, you don't have to even root it to access most of the FlexiSPY features. But in the case of the iPhone, it has to be jailbroken, which in my opinion is totally worth it. If you don't know how to jailbreak iPhone, then you can take assistance from the FlexiSPY support team. In total, there is no other app that can give you so many monitoring features as FlexiSPY itself. So there is no reason why you shouldn't try it. Moreover, you get a free demo account with FlexiSPY that walks you through all the features, so you get to check the app before buying it. If you found the video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.